Hey guys, it's James with Turo Tales. Welcome back to another episode. Uh, Turo Tales is where we start from one vehicle that we wanted to list on Turo as an experiment. We've quickly expanded to owning 8 vehicles, and our earnings has gone from nothing, $300 our first month, to over $4,000 this last month, and we're well on our way to exceed that for this month. So today I wanted to go over some claims. Again, if you like this, if it's helpful to you, we do appreciate you subscribing, sharing with friends, and commenting below. So this trip, I'm just gonna go over what it was and then what happened with it. So this is our car, Dodge Grand Caravan 2016. This was the trip. Shun is not his real name. Don't worry. It was just a 3-day trip and some information about it. This is the information I put in there to set their expectations that they may have a fee of up to $15 for parking, but usually it's under $5. 600 miles on this trip at 99 cents a mile for each additional mile. Total we were originally going to earn on this trip is $169.50 for those 3 days. Now, just to keep everything clear, I'm not going to show any of his details, but we're going to talk about the photos. So let me go out. These are the photos that we take before a trip, and then this is what we got back after a trip. So we always start off with a picture of the lockbox, and then we also have a picture of the key inside the lockbox. Now you gotta be careful you don't have a higher angle on this, because if you actually were like a super sleuth, you could actually find out the key combination just from this picture. And we upload these up to 24 hours in advance. So potentially they could not send us the information, then find out the code just by looking at these keys. So make sure you keep your angle a little bit low on that. And as we go through here, here's a picture of it front. We look at the doors. I don't know why that door's open. It's normally not. But we always get a picture of each 4 corners of each side of the vehicle, and then each corner, each wheel and tire. We want to see that it's got good sidewalls. We want to see that there's no damage to the tire or to the rim itself. We get a picture of each individual chair by itself. We also take a picture of anything unique. So this one has a DVD player. We make sure that the DVD player is on, showing that it works, as well as that it has the remote when we gave it to them. Picture of the front console area and the front dash. We open up both of these to see inside of them. We also have an inner tray that we take pictures of as well. And then we always, even if there's a car that we don't really care about or something, and we're skimping on pictures for some reason, we always get a picture of this, because 2 out of the 3 most common requests are going to come from this picture alone, which is the miles. Miles are here, and then the fuel. So always get a picture of the odometer, no matter what. All right, and this is the after pictures, all right? So we took these pictures at night. We got this car back, reeked of cigarette smoke, awful. There's sticky substances on the ground, and then there's ash. So like this here is ash, not a great picture showing that. You want to take a picture back and then a picture in. And I didn't show you all the pictures we took of the post-trip, just a few, and then what happened with that. So there's one picture. Here's a better picture, clearly showing ash. You can actually see a cigarette burn here. When I cleaned it off, there was still just a little bit of melting going on below it. Over here, you can see more, just a zoomed out view. This is from the front passenger seat. More ashes from the cigarette smoking. Again, that's the same photo. Here's the back. There's trash under the seats. There's trash there. This here and these here are spilled of something gooey, and I've got to get those shampooed to get them out. On this side, same thing. Spills and dirt and food. The front, I don't know, just was dirty, and they'd wiped their greasy hands on it. This was weird. I'm pretty sure that's a back print, and then there's 2 hand prints on both sides, so make of that what you will. All right, the inside here, more ashes here. I took individual photos of each one of these 3 consoles. They did leave us $1 exactly in coinage, so it was super sweet of them. Here's a better angle showing ash here. There was also a little bit of ash up here as well. You can see that little bit of picture. And I think this was Chili's. Don't know. All right, and then you can actually see right here where they'd actually touched the cigarette or something to the outside of the car. So when they went up to stick it out the car, that actually flicked it up there. Another zoomed up angle of some more cigarette ash. Just stains here, here, and here. Trash here. More stains there. There's stains up here of the stickiness. There's a zoomed in picture of the same picture. All right, more ash. I think you guys get the idea. So these are the photos that I uploaded initially. More of the stickiness. And thought that I was good. Here's a really good inside one of the ash. You can actually see some of the tobacco. Stuck it back in here. And then that front picture again. So I emailed Turo through the app, and you just follow the instructions. Not too hard. I said, see uploaded photos for cigarette ash and drivers, passengers, and right middle row seat. Smells awfuls. Blah blah. I've dropped this in here. We've had over 100 trips, never smelt or seen more ash and a nasty smell. Something sticky spilled in between the captain's chairs in the middle row. Very dirty inside and out. Told them we give a free car wash and free vacuums we pay for on each of our vehicles, so they can just take it down there to get it done. I also send them messages telling them about it, and then I tell them I'd like to charge the maximum cleaning fee of $250 for the combination of smoking, spilling, staining the carpet, large amount of dirt and trash inside the carpet. Now, it's important that you know, I have this hot link, support.turo.com, this article number here for the cleaning policy. This is important that you understand, so that when you get a vehicle back, you don't think, oh heck, I'm going to make $500 off this cleaning, because the max is $250. And so just take the time to read through this and know what it is before you rent your car out there. You don't want to be kind of disappointed when you get a car back thinking like, oh man, I'm gonna charge a bunch of money on this, and then Turo says, well, it's a light cleaning, or worse, that's just a minimal amount of trash, that's just a small amount of crumbs, we're not going to do anything. So that's kind of what it is. The things here, light cleaning there, and then smoking, $50 for smoke scent removal only. So if it smells like smoke, it's $50, period. $150 for smoke scent removal and physical remnants of smoking, ash, cigarette butts. If there's damage to your car, a burn mark, you should submit a damage claim, not a cleaning reimbursement. So I submitted this and said I want the $250 for the cleaning, for the things that I mentioned, which was residue on floors and hard to clean surface, liquid, spilly, sticky substances. So I asked for the most. I wanted this $250 amount, which we have gotten one other time previous. And this is what came back. Beatrice says, hey, thanks for that. Just let me know the name and the number of your guest, or reservation number of your guest. I hadn't included that, so include that for faster assistance. I said, thanks for the prompt response. Here it is. And then hit her up again and said, hey, what's up? That was a different trip. Disregard that. She says, hey, congratulations. We have approved and resolved your request. Resolved. Beatrice, you're lying to me. Based on the pictures you submitted, we have authorized a reimbursement of $30 for light cleaning. Your guest has been charged for this issue. The funds have been issued to your account. You should receive it in the next 3 to 5 days. Thanks. Here's the policy. You can read it there. Beatrice out. Right? And I'm like, no. This cannot be correct. There's obvious evidence of smoking, to include cigarette burn in the plastic. Maximum for smoking is $150. Please confirm you are checking the correct vehicle. There are ash remains in 3 different seats. Check yourself, Beatrice. All right, so she for a different trip. I said, thanks for that refund. What about this refund when you only give me $30? She says, as I explained in the previous message. Whoa, Beatrice, attitude. She said, due to the documentation and pictures at hand, you do not qualify for the $150. What do you mean I don't qualify, Beatrice? Look at your policy. Come on. $150 for smoke scent removal and physical remnants of smoking. I thought I do. So we go back into it. She says, as a Turo courtesy, from the kindness of our hearts, here's $50 for smoking. But in the future, upload clear photos without flash reflection so we can qualify for smoking with evidence. Okay? Well, this is what I said now. I said, it's still within 24 hours of the trip. If you'd like, I can take more photos in the sunlight. The several photos of the ash and single photo of the ash and cigarette burn should, with the report of cigarette smell, be sufficient to charge the $150 fee from Turo's guidelines. And then she's going to give me a link. I'm just going to give her the actual words. I said, there's plenty of evidence to charge for the full $150. I'm sure any supervisor would agree. The picture also shows sticky spills on hard surfaces and the carpets, which I then showed her medium cleaning amounts of 50 and heavy cleaning of 100. As per the policy, please assess a minimum of $150 for smoking with evidence of ash and a minimum of $50 for cleaning. And then once again say, hey, yo, I've never done this before. You know I'm good. Let's get this resolved. She says, thank you for being a host with Turo, James. After talking to my supervisor, he approved an extra $70 as a one-time, plus the $30, plus the $50 that you were credited already, but please take clear photos. Again, putting it on me. So, and then I go, it's not done yet, because I'm not going to let this go. I don't appreciate people smoking in my car. So just the time I had to put into that car, I had to go buy a new cabin air filter. I am very kind when it comes to almost anything. Mileage, if it's close, I'm pretty forgiving. Cleaning, I rarely charge for cleaning ever. And so, but when you smoke in my car, I'm going to try to get every single thing that I can, because it was also returned a little bit late. But besides, if they're going to not be responsive and a good renter, then I will fulfill the maximum amount that I can for the trip. All right, so kind of takeaways from this. You have 24 hours, so take those first photos, get them uploaded immediately after the trip, even if it's at night, which a lot of times that's when we get to those vehicles. When you take those photos, just make sure that you take enough of them to show everything that you want to see. And it's important that you have the corresponding before photo to show the after photo. If you want to claim your DVD screen that gets cracked and you don't have a picture of the DVD screen before, guess what? They're not going to cover it. There's no way. So protect yourself by taking the appropriate pictures. We upload them at a lower quality because of how Turo works. So when you get them on there, you can't zoom in. So just make sure you keep the full quality so that you can email that to them so they can zoom in and see a little bit better with the pictures what's going on. In the end, we're going to get at least $200 out of this trip. So anyway, thanks Beatrice Amaro. She was very kind. It was very quick response. It doesn't take a long time. It's better to do this via email than it is to do this via phone call, because the phone calls take too long and you're going to end up having to submit stuff via email anyway. You can't use the chat for this at all. So again, you can see the messages back and forth. Out of 100 and whatever we're at, 150 total trips. This is only... let's look and see what my host performance is like. Let's just show you 159 requests. So some of those have been canceled, so that's not my total trip amount that we've actually fulfilled. And then if you delete cars, it actually you lose out on some of those trips. But out of 159 trips, we've responded to 159 trips. We're at 100% acceptance rate, response rate, commitment rate, and we have 98% 5-star ratings. 107 out of 109. We had 2 4-star ratings. Hurt my heart. The point is, this doesn't happen all the time, but you have to be ready for it when it does. And depending on your market, they were actually from Boston, so cool. But here in El Paso, we don't get a lot of these cleaning fees. So when it happens, just be ready for it. Again, I'm James. If you like that, if you appreciated what we do here, if it's useful to you, please subscribe. Our goal is 1,000 by Christmas. I think we can do it. But thanks again. This is James. Signing off. You guys have a good night. Thanks.